Morning. I'm Barrett and welcome to another episode of What a Twist. Before we get started on our shows for today, the timing is kind of worked out that I am out of weed and I need to open up a fresh ounce of some new stuff, and I thought we could, do that together. This is called Bruce Banner Sativa and it's supposed to have a percentage of 29% THC. Let's open it and see how it smells. And more importantly, you're going to see how it tastes. A Ziploc bag of weed. Alright, let's get the sucker open. If I can fucking open it. These fucking bags. Can you hand me the scissors, please? Thank you, sir. I have trouble with these bags sometimes. They just don't quite unseal properly. Oh, bloody hell, really. Oh, here we go. That didn't take too long. It wasn't too much fucking trouble. It smells good. This smells really good. All right, well, I'm going to take some of this bud out and I'm going to go and bust it up and throw it in the vaporizer. And then when we start up filming again, I'm going to start smoking it and talking about our shows for today. All right? I'll talk to you in a few. All right, there we go. I got everything busted up and in the vaporizer. Going to start giving this a little bit of a pull here and see how she goes. And then we'll start talking about our first movie today. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that was pretty good. Tastes good. Smells good. And my head is buzzing. Perfect. Okay, so here is our first movie of today. It's a Disney original called Tomorrowland, and we're going to see the trailer for it.
Touch this pen.
No, this movie got a bunch of bad reviews. People really shat all over this show, and I don't know why.
Someplace amazing. And it felt like anything was possible. And then it was gone.
George Clooney was awesome in this show. I thought he was really good in this.
I want you to take me to the place I saw when I touched this.
Where'd you get that?
I know that you were there.
Who are you, kid?
They followed you here?
Who?
John Francis Walker! You are now harboring a fugitive element. Release her to our custody. You have
Those
1 minute to go fly.
bad guys are creepy as fuck. Excuse me.
Thanks.
Don't thank me yet.
Like, the special effects for this show were really good. It's weird that they're showing so much from this one single part of the movie.
Come on. Get in.
How is this a good idea?
ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, that's right. The Eiffel Tower is a fucking rocket pop.
Hang on. You wanted to see Tomorrowland.
All right, there you have it. That was the trailer for Tomorrowland. It was released in 2015. It has a running time of 2 hours and 10 minutes, and it's rated PG for a couple scary parts. But, you know, overall, I thought this was a really good family movie. It just highlights, you know, how a child's fascination with something could be, you know, so important. And, you know, then you see what happens when your dreams get broken, like what happens to George Clooney, and then the way they pair up and try to solve this problem, because it's pretty serious. I would recommend it to anybody who wants to sit down and just watch a really good science fiction flick. I recommend it to anybody. Now for our next show. It was released by RLJ Entertainment, and it's a movie called Mayhem, and here's the trailer for it.
We're witnessing a model citizen here, transformed into a brutal, bloodthirsty, killing machine.
Stephen Yeun was awesome in The Walking Dead, and he's good in this too.
Welcome to the home of Towers and Smythe Consulting. TSC is a firm fueled by greed, duplicity, and moral decay.
I'm gonna need some scouts.
What the hell are you doing?
Firing you.
I'm not leaving this building until I plead my case.
Sure. Good luck with that.
What the hell is going on?
Say hello to the ID7 virus. Stress hormone levels rise, causing inhibitions to drop. And basically,
Yeah, so this virus just basically causes everybody to lose their shit and do whatever the fuck they want.
Approximately 8 hours.
What are we supposed to do for the next 8 hours?
Remain calm.
The show was so violent.
Measures, right?
this is our shot.
I'm offering 150 grand for Cho's head.
We're talking about murder here. You should be offering at least 450.
A cross between The Office Space and The Purge. That's a pretty good analogy.
You want to do this the hard way? You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Yeah, it is fucking hardcore. Samara Weaving was really good in this too. Okay, so there you have it. That was the trailer for Mayhem. It was released in 2017, and as I said, it was by RLJ Entertainment. Its rating is R and has a running time of 1 hour and 27 minutes. The trailer pretty much explains what this movie's about exactly. It's about a bunch of people in an office building that get quarantined because of a virus that causes them all to lose their inhibitions. It's not all violent. There's this one scene where it shows a couple fucking in the background. And as a weird fact I found on Facebook, it said that they were actually doing it in that shot. So it was a strange combination. Like, it was really quirky. It made me laugh a lot just because of the absurdity of it, but it was incredibly violent. It had a lot of swearing, and it might not be a good idea to have younger viewers watch this, but if you're old enough, definitely consider giving this one a shot. Our next film is an old classic and personal favorite of mine from back in the early 2000s called Club Dread, by the guys who are most notably known for doing Super Troopers. And so here is the trailer for Club Dread.
The warped minds behind Super Troopers.
He's already pulled over! He can't pull over any farther! You know how fast you're going? 65? 63.
Used to be the fuzz.
Yeah, fiesta time! Are you ready to party?
Now they're catching
Bill Paxton, the late great Bill Paxton. He was so good in this.
in this tropical paradise.
Lars Brunkhorst, I'm the new masseur. We swapped out a 6-foot Swedish broad for this. I'm 6'1".
Everyone's got to stick together.
Whoa, code red. Bogey.
Oh, dude, check out that. What's up? Dude, don't be gay, man.
If they don't want to get whacked.
What is it? Too waxy?
This is a good whodunit. It's a comedy, but it's a bit of a slasher kind of horror kind of idea behind it.
Is it too much to ask? Have sex with the guest.
Bunch of stoners and idiots on an island with scantily clad women running away from a knife-wielding maniac.
Juan, the dive master.
That is a beautiful name. Penelope.
Lars, the masseur.
I can see how tight you were from a mile away.
What can I say? Some girls are just tighter than others.
Sam, the fun police. Dave, the DJ.
If you're the killer, that's cool. Just, don't kill me.
It could be anyone. If you're dying for a vacation,
Come on, let's just have a drink and mellow out.
join the club.
Oh, yeah!
And there you go. That's the trailer for Club Dread. It was released back in 2002 by Fox Seachlight Studios. Excuse me. Has a running time of 1 hour and 44 minutes and has a rating of 13 plus, but I can't see that. There's a lot of graphic violence, a lot of swearing, and a fair share of nudity as well. I thought this was one of Club Dread's, Broken Lizard's best films other than the Super Trooper, well, the first Super Trooper anyway. If you haven't seen Club Dread yet, you should seriously consider giving it a shot. It is funny, it's gruesome, and it's just a really fun, good watch. Our last entry for today is an old Starz original series called Black Sails. It's like the rated R Pirates of the Caribbean you never knew you needed to see. And here's the trailer for it right now.
The most important element of a healthy ship is trust. Without it, the ship is doomed. I gave you an order.
What happens when those orders get us killed?
Tell me.
They integrated a bunch of real life pirates into this as well.
Anyone who can make it better.
Horn of Gold, Long John Silver.
Make any gambles with our lives.
I'm gonna deliver them into something better.
This is a potential prize that changes everything.
No matter the struggle, no matter the cost, I'm gonna make you the princess of the new world!
Imagine how badass you had to be a pirate back then. Well, there you go. That's the trailer for Black Sails. It was first released back in 2014. There's 4 seasons for it, and it's rated 18 plus, and for a very bloody good reason. This is probably one of the most graphic shows I've ever seen. There's graphic nudity, there's graphic violence, and there's so much coarse, rough language that they're literally swearing like pirates, man. It's retarded how fucking crazy this series is. It's not for the faint of heart. I personally loved it. I thought it was one of the best pirate shows I've ever seen, and I would recommend it to anybody who's willing to go on a crazy adventure watching a show like that. That's our episode for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please tell your friends about us. Have a good one.